was surprised the beat that you sent. I was hoping for some throwback because I seen how you did the A. Marie. I was like, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, she.
See, I be trying to get like a variation so
Yeah.
you see something different.
Okay.
And I saw that. I was like, I ain't really know too many people that would even took that chance, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody nowadays is like, it got to be this one tempo.
Nah.
So it's good to have variety, you know.
Yeah, no, definitely.
That's what we love about it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel like
it's
we
like
gonna
more
crash.
hip-hop.
Yeah, so we should just crash out.
Let's crash out.
Let's do
Let's
it.
do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
No, I'm always ready for it. NAITHEMOSTHIGH. This beat was produced by Tarzan Phoenix, you know?
Okay.
Look, ball so hard, but a bitch wanna find me. Smoke off free, bad man, nigga try me. Shit get Grammy, why would I low? Nigga get toasted if he ever try me. I clearly entered in another level. I can't fuck with hoes, you a walking shovel. She a walking demon, I'm a walking devil. She accept the fate, now watch her eat a fruit. For a ring, a chain, or a GT coupe. Try to set the screen, but I see right through. Why niggas stuck on what I did, wait till niggas see what I'm finna do. Bad bitch in a pen sweet, in the front of back hands, 10 to 2. Lot of shit that I'm tending to, and I save it all for these interviews. Hate to intervene, set the scene, I cook a nigga like Jimmy Dean. She go downtown like we at the bean. When she on her knees, she engaging me. Man, these other rappers is the same to me. Ain't shit changed, it's insane to me. If he lose his head, then he get it pop. Give a fuck if he bloody and vain to me. Bitch, I ball so hard, better nigga wanna look, this shit so cray. Chillin' in Perry a regular day. He a bitch in disguise with Perry today. Niggas don't know how to ball, so they getting carried away. Over this head, it get scary today. Showing the light, watch you scary away. Man, you niggas some roaches. Shout out to my coaches, till up with the Tommy. I turn on the ghosts, they niggas be hating. I'm doing the most. Nigga be sweet and I turn on the host and get fucked by who hosted. Know that I'm goated, they know they gon' quote it. Me riding the beat it like murder, she wrote it. I get on this bitch and I feel like I'm floating. My nigga is most. Yeah.
God damn.
That's how you come on this motherfucker.
What the fuck, man?
Come on this motherfucker.
Shit, I ain't gotta talk no more. I ain't gotta ask you shit now. You done made my job easy.
You know what I'm saying? That's all you need to answer.
God damn.
Yeah.
All you need to know.
Man, look here, man. What the
Ball
fuck?
so hard, that shit crazy.
For real.
Yeah.
I like how he kept the the tempo with it.
Hell
It don't
yeah.
even seem like he had to do much, you know what I'm saying? And he just floated on that.
We
motherfucker.
really rap every day. Like I literally rap all day, every day.
I hear you.
Not even, yeah, and I've been doing that shit since I was a kid. So
Yeah.
yeah.
How old?
Literally as long as I could put like sentences together. I have a lot of older brothers, so we would freestyle. We would literally remix like Disney Channel songs or like childhood
Sure.
You know what?
theme songs and
Yeah,
shit.
that's how that
Like
shit start.
yeah,
That's how that
like
shit start
like
for real.
I was doing the clips beat on the table and
Right
rapping
on.
at the same time. Like
Okay.
like motherfuckers literally always been rapping, especially because like my siblings are way older than me.
Right.
I've always had to compete with someone who was like years ahead of me, so that put me years ahead of them. And
That's
It was like
good.
good. That's great battle training, you know.
yeah, yeah.
Because for you to have to go, test your craft against somebody older than you,
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
and it stand out.
And they would not let me curse. I
Yeah,
could.
so you had to learn how to
really
I
had
couldn't.
Yeah,
when it
without
came to
cursing.
family, like I would curse at school and like with
Yeah,
friends.
yeah, yeah.
But when it came to family, I wasn't able to curse in my raps around my brothers or family until I was 18 plus.
Okay.
So
okay.
up until then, that's why sometimes I get a show and they be like, "Oh, it's clean version." Sometimes they'll tell you last minute. I'm like, "Oh, it's okay."
Right,
I
you
can
know what
switch
you're
the
doing.
words of what I'm doing
Yeah.
easily.
What's
Like
going
yeah,
on?
like
That's dope.
and
though.
that builds talent in your writing. You
Hell
know?
yeah, that showed
you
that
know.
you a real artist too.
Yeah,
you can flip the
yeah.
script real quick on
Exactly. Yeah.
that. Damn, man.
I really cuss for filler, like just time filler
Yeah.
if I want to, but if not, I got plenty of verses that's barely, cursing.
Yeah.
Damn, so they ain't let you slide at 16 with like a nigga at
Nah,
least. Just you know
nah,
what I'm saying?
no, my
16,
brother-
hey, you know what I'm saying?
Them niggas, look, I can say it now. Them niggas, them niggas are strict. No, they were really strict,
Yeah.
and it took me a while to realize that other people's families wasn't like that.
Right,
Because I like
right.
go to a friend house and they got brothers and they cursing and arguing
Like
with
a
them,
motherfucker.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
your brother let you curse? They're like, fuck you mean my brother let me curse? Like,
I guess
and
so.
I'm like, my brothers don't play that shit.
Right.
My
Yeah,
brothers
yeah.
are like authoritative figures. so.
Okay, so where do you fall in line with this family treaty? Like, where are you
Youngest only girl. Just a bunch of men who think they know everything.
at? Wait, don't do that. Don't
Now
do
y'all
that.
know how men can be.
What you mean by that?
I've been
No.
getting preached at my whole life. Like,
Of course, you little
Yeah,
sis. That's how that shit gonna
and-
go.
and
They
that's how
protecting
are.
you.
Especially when they seen that like I was a tomboy growing up.
Right,
then.
right.
And then it came to when you get with these bitches, it is like
Yeah, but they
so-
put you on game too.
Yeah,
though.
no, for sure, 100%.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
learned a lot from my brothers, and that helped me like be better as a person, and also be better than them as people. Because
Yeah.
now that I'm older, and my brothers come around, they asking me questions. They like,
Mm.
cause you done surpassed everybody with all this. So
Right.
So your
Yeah.
knowledge is there.
yeah.
Yeah.
And music been in the family, cause my granddad was also a producer, and he
Okay.
had like a whole little group way back early 2000s, stuff like that, called Street View. And so when I was younger, we would be in the studios watching them.
Yeah.
And my brothers, they would rap and stuff. So it's like it's always been in the air
Mm-hmm.
and just doing that. So yeah, I think I'm the only one who just like pushed it.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah. So like, how many years professionally when you decided to really lock in? How many years professionally have you been doing this?
Since 2019. So what they make about 6 years, 5-6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was only because I was also big in school. Like I definitely am big on pushing education. I'm big on my
Facts.
education,
That's what's
and
up.
I was focused on that. And for a long time, I just thought of it like, okay, I know I'm gonna go to school, I'm gonna go to college, and I have a career in mind and things like that.
Yeah.
Which I still focus on those things, and I still like hone into that because
Okay.
you know with music it take a while to make it sustainable for your living.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, you know, I like, you know, no shade and no bullshit to like the starving artist trope, or you know people who put they all in and quit their jobs. You know, I think that's beautiful and that's great. But for me personally, like I have a certain lifestyle that I have to sustain, and then also with music is not cheap. So I'm gonna follow.
Definitely.
You know, I work in my degree field and things like that.
Right.
And but yeah, once I made the decision in 2019, it was because I was making freestyle videos.
Okay.
So I would just freestyle off the dome in my dorm room and shit like that.
Yeah.
I tell people on Twitter, I'd be like, oh, should I do a Lil Wayne type beat, this type beat, and I put a poll up, let it be up for a few hours, whatever got the most in the next few hours. I put my camera up, go on YouTube, put that beat on, just freestyle off dome. And then it got to the point where people was like, oh, where your music at? Where your music at? So I was like, maybe I should do it.
Maybe
You
I'll
know?
give it a shot.
Yeah, exactly.
So did you do you write or do you just freestyle your shit?
Oh no, I write.
You write?
I'm big on writing, and I know nowadays it's big on punching in.
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
there's times where I do punch in. There's times where I'm just feeling the vibe, and I will just go off the dome in the studio.
Okay.
But for me and my artistry, I like to call myself a very conceptual artist.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of my projects is based around themes and concepts and storytelling and making tracks that are cohesive. You know, like sometimes you hear a song, the song will be named one thing. The hook could be about one thing, and the
Oh, yeah.
verses is all about some other
Totally
shit.
different.
Yeah,
Yep.
and it's like some people cool with that, but me, I didn't grow up listening to music like that, and I
That's
didn't.
right.
So I didn't like music like that. Like I grew up with artists like listening to Jay-Z, Eminem,
Yeah.
you know, DMX, like people who are really telling stories and like showing
It's a
shit.
strategy
That's
to
what
that
I was-
shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I was
So-
gonna ask
Yeah,
if you was big
yeah.
on the storytelling aspect.
Yeah, yeah, and it's like not storytelling in the sense where it's like a chronological story that, but if you listen
Right.
to the project, you're like, okay, I see the title of the project, and this song is about this, and then this song relates to that. And then
Right.
sometimes I do have a few tracks where it is actually a step by step, or you know, you can hear it. It's like painting that picture, or you know, putting that imagery in.
Yeah.
But ultimately, yeah, I write mostly. Sometimes if you hear a song that's like 2 verses or more than 2 verses, maybe that second or third verse is freestyle. But by that time, I've got so locked in the concept that I could just, you know, flow and keep it going. But yeah, I do a little bit of everything, but I'm big on writing because I think there's a lot of power in writing as well.
For sure.
Okay. Now, check it out. When you in the studio, all right, like what type of like atmosphere do you like?
Okay, I don't like a lot of people in the studio.
Got it.
I actually hate it. The times when I have to have like if I got feature artists come and stuff like that, like I want to work with the feature get done. Like I'm really
Yeah.
like objective as a person in general, but especially in the studio, I prefer that it's me, my producer, engineer is there. I like lights off. You know, I do a lot of daytime sessions, but I still like the lights off. Like I like to be like in this like hermit hole of my creativity. And with lights, I usually like my lights to be either red, a darker blue,
Okay.
or a soft green. I usually stick to them colors and just get in my zone. I usually come prepared. Like I already know what tracks I'm working on, and I already got them pre-written and things like that, so that I can just get to it and knock it out. And then whatever time is left, that's when I be like, oh, put on the beat or show me this, and I freestyle
Right.
do that. But yeah, I'm very objective when it comes to the studio time.
Now, speaking of sessions, in the crib session,
Oh yeah.
hey, that's some dope shit.
For
Thank
real.
you, thank
That's some
you.
dope
They
shit,
give me
man.
like
Hats
a-
off to you. Who did that was something you started?
Yeah, I started that, but I will say shout out to Nija Monique.
For
That
sure.
is this I don't even know what I can name her title because she does so many things. But we met through like social media, like interaction. I think it was Threads. When Instagram Threads started, you know, just a lot of different creators like following
Yeah,
each other, things like
yeah.
that. But she has something called Cozy Sessions or Cozy Concerts.
For sure.
I think it's Cozy Concerts.
Okay.
And she was posted like, oh, I need artists to submit to this. And basically the idea is for you to just do like a quick session at your home.
Yeah.
And she was putting them all together from different artists from different states. And I
Okay.
did one of like, I think I was on her like episode 3.
Okay.
And when I did it, and one of my other producers, Flapjacks, shout out to Flap, when he came in and we set it up at the house, and we took it to the next level to make it sound live and like a good quality
It's like
setup.
an unplugged.
Yeah, it's like an unplugged
Yeah,
session.
yeah.
And when we did that so easy, I was like, we should do this. Right. I was like, we should do this in Chicago. I'm like, I can definitely get my Chicago homies and creatives together
Hell yeah.
and like put them there. And ever since then, literally, once I thought about it, once we did it,
Yeah.
and then I thought that we could do it more, we just started going. I'm like, every Sunday we dropping this shit. Like we're
Okay.
getting people together, and people really do like them. They respond to them well. I think it's a good way for me to connect with people because also as an artist,
Yeah.
like I'm real cool and down to earth as a person, but you can't get that all the time from me,
Yeah.
period. But you can't get it like all the time, like at a show, you meet somebody real quick and talk. Like, so that was my way. That's another way for me to network with people,
Right.
but on an actual intimate level, rather than just like a cliche, like, oh, follow me on Instagram and da da da.
Yeah, man, that's just so dope. It's like a setting where you can just put that on in your room and you can just smoke one. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and that's my living room. That's my
and
real
vibe
crib.
out.
Like,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Because that's some dope ass shit. Like it's pretty much getting you to know who you are.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
And
saying?
like I feel like you get to experiment with doing live instrumentation, having
That
that going
too.
on. It's not
Yes,
necessarily you just at the
yes.
crib play your music. It's like, nah, we could really
Put this
vibe out. You know what
together.
I'm saying? Like you could add that flavor to this song.
Yeah.
It'll give the song a different sound, but it's the same one. It's like, damn, I like that one better. Like
Literally,
you know what I mean?
literally, and
And
I'm
the-
big on that too.
Yeah, and the crazy thing about it, so many motherfuckers probably do that shit, but they ain't recording it.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
And you know, and I hope, and just like, and once I started doing it and really releasing it, I
Yeah.
went back and I hit her up, and I'm like, yo, like doing this for you inspired me to create a platform like that in my own community. So shout out to you for even like doing that, and then me being a part of it. Because if I didn't see that submission, I would have never did that. Then I would have never thought about doing that for myself and others. And I think like, that's
Yeah.
cool. That's definitely gonna come back. I'm pausing it right now so I can get back to my podcast.
For sure, for
and
sure.
then, but in the fall, I think fall would be a perfect time to do it. I don't know, something about fall, just the vibe.
Hey,
you know?
that
Yeah,
might-
definitely. It's a
you-
nice
this is
vibe for
different
that.
type of vibe.
Yeah,
for
it
real.
definitely
And
is.
since we on vibes right now,
Yeah.
you tuned into a brand new episode of No Insurance, the podcast.
For
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? And I am the host, Nate the Great, and I got my dog to the left.
Yes, sir. Trouble T in this motherfucker, man. And who we got today?
Yeah, I'm working with the Most High. It's not a Most High.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
indeed. And you know, we was really just getting more tapped into just you personally. You know what I'm saying, with the musical taste and all that, everything. You know what I mean? But like, wait, what side you represent from?
Oh, I'm Southside all day, every day.
Southside?
Yep.
Where though?
Born and raised 79. You already know.
79?
Yep,
So
Chatham.
Oh,
For sure,
Chatham.
Chatham.
Yeah. So
Decent
you closer
neighborhood.
over east? Or
I feel like I'm right in the middle because I'm
in the
right
middle?
off state.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, so
Yep,
I'm like
yep.
right between State and King Drive. That's me.
Oh,
So it's
okay,
like,
for
you
sure,
know,
for sure. You right.
I
in the
feel like
middle.
that's not too far to the west of it.
And it ain't-
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah,
you right in the middle.
Yeah, exactly, right in the
Yeah.
middle.
Right
Yeah.
there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You could touch both sides
Perfect
equally.
spot, yeah. Train
Yeah.
right there, sharks, all that shit.
Yeah,
Hell
facts,
yeah.
facts. I hear you. Now, goddamn it, you said something about a podcast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Talk to us about this.
Because you know we like to cross
What is-
podcasts.
Oh yeah. Y'all already got to come through. We already getting that in order. So
Okay, so get us in tune to what it is,
yeah.
man.
So
What
I
is
got
this?
so my brand is Most High Presents, and I named it that just because I knew there would be like several branches of different shit that I want to get into, which is the crib sessions,
Yeah.
community service events. You know, once
Okay.
I start doing shows with other artists, that stuff. But then I got the podcast. So the podcast is called Bars at the Bar.
All
And
right.
the idea is shot and filmed at and recorded at Moxie, Chicago. So Moxie is a hotel with Marriott. It's
Yeah.
downtown, right off LaSalle, in River North.
How'd you
and-
book that?
So I had some people that's like on the inside that works there and whatnot. But Moxie is big on having like interactive lobbies.
Okay.
And in their lobby, they had put a podcast booth up. But they're like, we don't know what we're gonna do with it. What we do? So I'm instantly like, shit. I can tell you exactly what we're gonna do with it. And
Yeah.
basically, talking to management, talking to the workers there, they thought it was a great idea because not only does it bring foot traffic in and show the lobby and show the hotel, but people are always interested because the podcast booth, which that's why I got to figure out with y'all because it's only like 2 people in it at a time. But it has like it's all glass, so people will be like drinking and stuff, and they'll sit down and watch. You can play through the speakers on the inside. You can play through the speakers on the outside when you walk around the building. Yeah, so it's a real dope opportunity. Shout out to Moxie. I love Moxie. I go there all the time. I might go to Moxie tonight, honestly. But drinks are good, food good, all that. But yeah, so basically with the podcast, different creatives in Chicago. So whether you have a podcast, you're a photographer, engineer, DJ, artist, whatever it is, it's just like building that community and networking and showing that. And like I said, it was one of those things where it's like, you know, people can hear me, they can see me on Instagram, they can be like, damn, she know how to spit. Yeah. But people don't get to see much of my personality or like who I am as a person in general because I don't like to show. Not that I don't like to show, but it's just like people are not always deserving of who you are. And I think it's big on protecting your energy and protecting who you are because, you know, accessibility sometimes is not always as good as it seems. So when I meet people and I'm like meeting them at shows or events and I'm like, damn, this person seems cool to talk to. Like, I actually kick it with you. Then I'm like, hey, you should come get on the podcast because what you're going to do is you're going to come down, we're going to have some drinks, and we're going to be chopping it up while we drinking. And then once we get to that point where I feel like, all right, we're a little tipsy, we having a good time, we're going to hop in the booth, and then it's an interview. I always tell people, I don't prepare for this shit. It is not, I am not the nigga to come to when you're trying to, you know, it's not a platform where you're trying to be organized and structured. It's just about letting go and talking, but then people actually get to see you.
I like that though. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Like off the cuff, you feel me?
Yeah, exactly. Like, don't come in here with PR answers. Like, we talking, and it doesn't.
Fuck that shit.
Like, I'm gonna talk about what, like, if y'all came on, we gonna talk about this podcast, how y'all got started.
Yeah, but we gonna talk some real shit too.
We might talk about some random shit,
like
you never
life
know.
and shit
like
that.
Shit, you know, funny shit. If sports, whatever the case may be, we just gonna talk and get to know each other.
I like
because people underestimate the power of us getting to know each other and how they get to know us and how they connect with us. Because now once they do that, they like,
oh, we got some shit in common.
There's been plenty of times, literally from doing my first season, I think I had a total of 11 episodes. From them 11 episodes, I think like majority of them, we became to the point where now we got each other's number and we texting. Then it came to the crib for dinner, or we done did shows together, or, you know, we got features coming, you know, and that's what it is, because I don't like to just.
It's a way to network.
Yeah, it's a way to network, but in a genuine way where it's like, I'm not just networking with you because I like what you're doing, but I like who you are. Because a lot of times that's how you end up with bad business. You don't know these niggas, but you trying to work with them. And then shit get iffy. You like, I ain't know he act like that.
Shit get weird.
You ain't never get to know him. You just saw that he had a certain amount of followers and this, that, and that.
Right.
And you thought it was a good collab, but it wasn't. You know?
That's a fact.
Now, how fucked up has somebody got on there? Like, how fucked
based
up?
off that laugh.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we be drinking. We be drinking.
I know y'all
like,
do.
I think I've had like 2
drinking.
episodes with people who didn't drink, so we were drinking mocktails.
Okay.
But I've had a few where we was shot after shot. Like, I ain't even gonna put Adia out there, but I am, because when Adia came on there, we had a time. But it was a great interview because it was still a good interview, and we talked about so many things. But I remember us taking shots before, taking shots after, drinking. Like, who else? I'm trying to think. Maya Storm. Shout out to Maya Storm.
Maya Storm,
We was toe up on that one.
Yeah.
And then some dude was there, and he started buying us drinks. Like, imagine, I covered the drinks for my guests, but what his name was, Felipe Jose, some shit like that. But he started buying us drinks. Yeah, it was been some guests, but those are the funniest interviews.
I know. Like, that's when the truth come out.
Yeah, we just be talking about anything. But no. Shout out to those guests. But it's been some crazy guests with a lot of talent, with a lot of skill out here in the city. And we having a time. And I'm literally prepping for season 2 because I think my next list of guests is gonna be even heavier on the drinking.
But shit, goddamn it. Are we gonna make season 2?
Y'all on season 2. Y'all already on the list.
Shit, I'm ready.
And I don't know. Y'all niggas probably gonna be in there.
Oh yeah.
What y'all like to drink?
Tequila.
Margarita.
I like tequila.
Margarita, nigga.
I got it.
And I don't want none of that light shit. I want reposado.
Oh, no.
Or give me a nail.
And most of the time when I do my interviews, I got my bar angel behind the bar. Okay. And she gon', even if she see this, she be like, them niggas want to drink.
Yeah.
She gonna be on ass. So yeah, we gonna we gonna get there.
No, let's get it, man. I'm ready.
Yeah. So like, you know what I'm saying, like when you started doing the, you know what I'm saying, the show more and more, like when did you kind of like catch that groove now? Like you more comfortable doing it?
I think it was like after episode. So when I first started, I was strategic about it, and I put on people. Because at the time, I was trying to build a music collective. Yeah. So the way to build traction, I was like, well, I'm going to automatically go to the artists that are a part of this collective so far. And then once the collective kind of fell through and it was just like, oh, this is not kind of working out, I started branching out to other artists. And once I started branching out to those other artists, that's when not only I found my groove, but I found the importance in it from others' perspective. That's when I started realizing, like, okay, because people will start hitting me up like, yo, I'm trying to get on the podcast, or I'll see somebody at the show and they'll be like, bro, how can I get on the podcast?
Right.
And I'm like, oh, y'all really want this
Fuck
shit for
with
real.
it. Yeah.
Before it was shits and giggles. I put my phone up, turn the lights on, put my Ring camera with the little LED lights, and I was going. But then now I'm like, oh, so that's why season 2, I'm gonna like up the ante, like making sure that I got like different camera angles.
There you go.
I've been wanting the little, them little
Keyboard.
sound bars.
Yeah.
Where I can drop some
facts.
bombs and shit,
Yeah. No,
So,
for real.
yeah, so I'm thinking like, okay, now, so once I started branching out to other artists throughout the city that wasn't a part of that collective, I was like, okay, we really getting into it, and like, let me actually do this. And, yeah.
So is this gonna be a continued thing, season after season, or
Yeah.
so you gonna do rap and this?
Yeah, I'm gonna do all of it because rap
Right
is
on.
always my number one thing. But
Okay.
I think it's important to be multifaceted as an artist. And some artists do that by rapping and producing their own beats.
Right.
Or, with me, I realized that I was good with editing. So like a lot of my content that's on my Instagram, I shoot and edit myself. Like whether it's just like my sister getting clips,
Yep.
or I get some clips, or if somebody has a videographer there and I'm like, oh, send me those clips, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll edit and put it together the way I want. So I like the editing. I like I do like getting to know people and talking with them. And I think it's beneficial. I think it all comes full circle. So it's like
Yep.
like I said, a lot of these artists that came on the podcast or came on crib sessions, now we making songs together, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna feature on their project. They're gonna be featured on my project, or
Yeah.
whatever the case may be. So yeah, it's a lot to manage, but that's why I do things in seasons. Like, okay, crib session done,
Right.
back to the podcast.
Right.
Doing this real quick now that
But the
that's
music
done.
is constant. I'm always be doing my thing on my own.
Yo, I'm Nate the Great.
Yo, and this your boy Trouble T.
We are the No Insurance Podcast, and if you want your podcast shot in a space similar just like this, come down to INT.
If you want your shit to look like immaculate, like glass, man, come to INT, bro. Everything here is official.
And we not gatekeeping, so please
No.
come on down, man. Get your shit together right here. INTeam.com.
Yes, sir. You know
So
it.
you know we all got the same 24 hours in a day. But within them 24 hours, you liable to see some shit that just how you like,
What the
the
fuck?
fuck, bro?
Yeah.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? What-
whether you saw it happen outside in front or the shit happened to you,
yeah.
things of that nature. Like, so that makes us ask the question, what scuffs your Air Force Ones? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's some shit that burns your bacon? What's
Yeah,
some shit
what
that
pisses you the
make your
fuck
skin
off?
crawl just a little? Because you're like, what the
Man,
fuck?
Honestly, I get irritated about a lot of shit.
Damn.
I'm gonna go through my daily life. One, I cannot stand traffic. I hate how
either.
people drive. People are the worst fucking drivers in the
Ain't
city,
they?
and that irritates me, especially in situations like you trying to get to an interview, you trying to get to this, then the other.
Facts,
That.
and they drive slow as fuck.
I hate on show days when like I appreciate all my support. I'm looking at the camera and say this. I appreciate all the support. Anybody come out to watch me perform. I appreciate y'all. 100%. But that shit be mad annoying on the day of your show. You worried about getting to sound check, getting shit together.
Yup.
Motherfuckers ask you a question. What time you go on? What time this do this? Where can I park? I can't find park.
Uh-huh.
Please leave me the fuck alone.
I'm trying
just,
to prepare.
Just figure
You
it
know
out,
what
G.
I'm
Like,
saying?
figure it
I'm
out.
trying to
Like,
prepare
gave
for
you
my
the low.
show.
I got
All
my
these
own
motherfucking
shit to
questions and
worry
shit.
about. Yeah.
Gave you the low now.
Literally
Come
that.
on,
Yeah.
man. Hell, circle the block if
Yeah.
you got to.
And let me think. Let me get one more that like really scuffed me. Popeyes been getting on my nerves the last motherfucking 2 weeks. G.
Popeyes.
I promise you, I'm about to start
They
boycotting.
slow as fuck.
I'm about to start boycotting Popeyes, and I'm finna get people to join this motherfucking
Okay,
boycott.
what burns your bacon about them? Because I got some shit
got
for
some
them
issues
too.
with them too.
Yeah, I got some
and-
issues
and
with these motherfuckers.
This is the start of the boycott. This is how we get people together. So
All right,
it's
what's
word of
going
mouth.
on? What's going
So
on?
boom, first of all, I woke up from a nap. I was sad as fuck. I was hungry.
Yeah.
And I had it in my mind. I was already dreaming about a juicy chicken breast. I'm like, boom, we need to get
Understood.
Popeyes.
Yeah.
Drive to the first Popeyes, waited in line for fucking ever just to get to the speaker. Then they're like, it's going to be 20 minutes till you get your chicken. Okay, what? So I'm like, boom, it's another one about 5 minutes away. And I was over east. I was over off Stony Island.
Oh,
so I'm
yeah,
like,
my
all right, let me
area.
go a little further down. I go further down. I think it was like on 87. As I'm pulling up, they got this small ass sign that say like closed, like out of order closed, whatever. The whole place closed. That's just irritating. I went the other day, tried again, gave their ass another chance.
Yeah.
Didn't give me sauce, or they gave me hella honey one time, no biscuit.
Damn.
You most of the time they forget the
What?
honey, and I be
Yeah,
cool on that because
most
I got
time
honey
they
at the
do.
crib. I drink tea all the time. I got honey at the crib.
Facts.
But you didn't put about 6 packets of honey and no fucking biscuit in it. I just feel like it's ignorant, it's inconsiderate.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know who they screening to get in this motherfucker. But yeah, Popeyes.
Popeyes ain't
I
shit.
really just got
they
heated
food
again.
Popeyes
good,
ain't
but
shit,
man,
bro.
first of all, they slow as hell. All right? Very fucking slow. Like you said, I don't know who they be hiring. It be the manager be looking like a crackhead.
They
You
be
know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, what the
Anybody
fuck
get
is
in this
y'all
motherfucker.
doing?
They don't never
For
have
real,
shit.
like
Don't
man, what the
have
fuck is he
shit.
smoking back there?
Like,
man?
who the fuck? Where y'all?
They don't
Nobody's
have
doing
nothing.
inventory.
Bro,
Like-
and you know what? They are the rudest motherfuckers.
Yep.
Mean as fuck through the speakers.
Rude.
Be making you change
Mean
your
through
mind.
the speaker, then when you go inside, they rude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They
You
be
be like,
slamming the window.
You would look up and be like, yeah, y'all still got that motherfucking coupon for them?
No.
No, and it's a wait on the chicken. What you mean, y'all? How's we waiting
Y'all
for
ain't
chicken?
got
Then,
shit.
when you look through the window
Please.
while you sitting there waiting, they in there laughing and shit.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers
good time.
doing TikTok dances
On their phone
and
and shit, you
You
know
like, what
I
the
mean?
fuck going
that
on?
shit wild as hell,
Yeah,
bro.
nah.
Dog, they don't never have nothing.
Yeah, fuck Popeyes.
You be wanting bro, how they don't never have a cup holder, G?
No.
Yeah.
The one little shit you
They be
really
handing you
got-
everything.
Yeah.
You be in that bitch like, hold on.
They
Okay.
ain't got no
another
cup.
one.
It's-
Yeah.
Nothing? All right.
And then another thing too, and this with all restaurants, man, like fast food joints. When you ask for more sauce, they get pissed off like it's coming out they check.
And I'm willing.
That's
If
the
you-
shit that
If
pisses
you
me
want
off. Can
another dollar or
like, they'll
whatever.
drop- like, man, could I get some more ketchup? They'll
35
drop two
cents.
of them bitches in there, knowing you need more. I'm like, can I get like,
Like,
a few
gee,
more?
I got an 8-piece. What the fuck I'm gonna do with these
You know what
two
I'm
ass
saying?
packets? Like, come on, like you gotta be like,
That
niggas
shit
inconsiderate
wild.
as
And
hell.
you know what? We just all need to try Hot Shot. They have a sandwich called Popeyes Ain't Shit.
Really?
Really?
So you know, I was in Hooters one day with my homegirl, and one of the workers from Hot Shot, I was downtown,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Yeah, you should come in. I'll be working on Wednesdays and shit. I should go in there."
Yeah.
Hot
Yeah.
shot.
Because I just peeped
Okay.
it and I was going
Wait.
looking at their menu.
I tweet. That was Dave's Hot Chicken. But Hot Shot right over there on 87. Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
a sandwich.
I haven't tried
And it's
them.
literally called, the sandwich is called Popeyes Ain't Shit.
Popeyes
And
ain't
it's
shit.
good.
What is a chicken
I have
sandwich?
to try this. I just happened to
Yeah.
see the menu. It's a chicken sandwich.
Okay.
Oh, so you ain't tried it yet either?
Nope. That's why I said we
shit.
got to
have to
try
do
that.
it.
Man, that motherfucker better be the crispiest chicken sandwich I ever had in my
Because
life.
Popeyes do be crispy.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
That shit like a
Hell
toxic
yeah.
relationship.
Man,
That's
bro.
exactly how it feels.
Really?
Now, I know earlier, you know what I'm saying, how you said you like to be like conceptual and everything. So what I noticed about a lot of your visuals is that, you know, it take me back to like them Hype Williams type of vibes, man. Like for real, like, you know how
Yep.
we used to motherfuckers that really be like just outside or in the
Yeah.
crib, or they might be in a store trying to do a scene at a
Yeah.
gas station, shit like that. But when I'm seeing different camera angles, or like the one with you and Teddy Truman, y'all got y'all in the cars, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could tell it's two different sides of town, but still, right? Y'all kept the concept like, well, I did my scene in the back seat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do mine. And
Shout out
there's
to
another,
Teddy.
and there's one you did. I can't remember the name of it, but I know it's like 4 years old now.
Reflection. That's
Yeah, got it.
Reflection.
Yeah, and
Oh,
it was like
okay.
the
Yeah.
different angles. Like you could tell somebody capturing you from up there, and then you know what I mean? Like just the
Yeah.
different shit. And that's what I feel like a lot of people don't be doing with their videos. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let's just keep it simple. We trench babies. We gonna do that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, though, like, motherfucker, when you start getting some bread out this shit, you gonna start venturing off and doing shit that you
Yeah.
wasn't doing before. So you might
Mhm.
want to capture that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what I know is a lot of your videos, like the concepts. You stick to that concept and make sure that y'all get the point of what this
Yeah,
what
yeah.
this song is. you
Yeah,
know?
I think visuals are super important, and I actually don't have as many visuals as I would like to have. But when it comes to trying to put those concepts together, it's hard because you got some creatives that haven't had people come to them that way. Even with my
Yeah.
photo shoots, every time I have a photo shoot, my photographer be like, "Damn, like this is a cool concept." Like you know, somebody just usually be like, "Tell me what to do," or whatever the case may be. But I'm always very intentional with what I do, and like I said, when you get some bread, you want to move around and do that. Everything that I do with my music career, I do it as if I'm already at the top of it. And that's what keeps me, I feel like, at the top of my game. And because the biggest thing for me is like, I know I can rap. I know I can rap. I know I can make a good track. But my thing is like, in music, it's big to have respect for your artistry. You know, you know, motion, cloud, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's gonna come with time, with consistency, and finding your audience.
Yeah.
But it's about respecting me in my craft, and I feel like the best way to get that respect for your craft is to show that you respect your craft.
There you
and
go.
and putting those concepts in, because it's like, how many more times do you want to see a nigga in the kitchen?
Right.
Like in Chicago, kitchens look very similar. So it's like if it's 5 niggas
a lot of
rapping in
these
the
homes are
kitchen,
built the same.
yeah, and it's like, and I love bitches shaking ass as much as the next motherfucker. But I don't make ass shaking music, and I don't need no ass shaking in my video because that's not what this is about.
Right.
There's plenty of people to go to for that, but I'm not one of them right now. Maybe later I might just drop some shit like that, but for now I want people to learn about me, my life, my artistry, and then also enjoy it and feel captivated by it because also we're in a day and age where people's attention span is so short.
Yep.
So if it's only so long, I'm gonna watch certain shit, and unless it's actually, you know, creative. And I see a lot of creatives that do that. And there's times when I'm scrolling on Instagram and I see someone with a cool ass video, and it inspires me to be like, oh, I should try something like this or something different or whatever. So yeah, that is important to me. And for my next project, I am working on getting the visuals together for that because I wanted to bring the song to life, you know. And also, there's been times where I've watched a music video for a song and I like the song more. Just like sometimes you go see somebody live and you hear it live and you be like, damn, I like that song even more now because I had that experience. Yeah. So it's all about connecting, and like music is very psychological, music is very spiritual, and I think that effort that you put into it really shows and it connects people to really want to rock with you.
Man, you give me a Detroit vibe. I don't know. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like your music and shit. You know, definitely you give me the city shit, but it's like a mixture of Detroit in there. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I don't know where that may come from. When I was in college and I first started, I did have a Detroit producer, DM3. That started, and I do listen to some Detroit rappers, but not a lot. I don't know. And it's also maybe influences and stuff like that. Like, you know, because also like I said, I grew up listening to a lot of different artists, but you know, if I'm thinking about Detroit, Eminem, ain't he from Detroit?
Yep.
Yeah, so like Eminem was one of my big artists that I listened to, and he's also like a non-conventional lyricist. So that could be a big thing because like even like Wayne is one of my influences, and there's some flows that I get into, and people are like, oh, I hear Wayne in that flow, and like, yeah, I can see that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh man.
I love hip hop, man. I like. Don't get me wrong, man. I like the street shit be cool time to time. But like, man, that hip hop shit, like when you hearing what a motherfucker actually saying, and that shit, and it's dope, the way it's put together, oh my God, man.
Yeah, and
it's a masterpiece.
And I think with Chicago, the thing that's beautiful about Chicago is like, yes, we have drill, and we have a lot of artists that put out straight street shit, and that's cool because I listen to a lot of that shit too. But at the same time, there's people in Chicago that I feel like, no matter what's going on, like in Chicago, no matter where you grew up, you don't have to be in a street life, but we all have a sibling or a cousin or an uncle or something like that, or you have these experiences. And I feel like for me as an artist, from analyzing my own upbringing and then also what's around me, like I grew up on 79. That doesn't mean that I was personally a part of anything. Exactly. But don't think that I haven't been a witness or, you know, adjacent to some shit that's going on. And we can tell those stories. And I think it's important to tell the story of that Chicago kid that's not necessarily in that. Like, you know what I mean?
There
like,
you go. I like
and
that.
there's a lot more people who's that person than it is the street person. And I think people get that misconstrued.
You're right, because just hearing where you from, they gonna think you a street person.
Yeah, and it's like,
you know,
like no, like get like that. But
yeah,
that's not what I'm trying to do.
That ain't exactly. That ain't the movement you on. You know what I mean? And I like that shit because, like you said, people gravitate to that shit more often than, you know, you creating a different type of movement. Yeah, they like that street shit.
Because if I want to, I can go in the studio and I can make up a whole bunch of lies and say some shit, put on a drill beat and go crazy in that bitch. And then it's like, wow, that's not authentic. That's not who I am. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Yeah, I hear you. That does make a lot of sense. Like, you don't want to find yourself out your body. Like, what the fuck am I doing right now?
Like, if I know majority of the time, like, I grew up in Chicago. I went to school on 7th Prairie elementary school.
Oh, man.
I was smart, so I had to go to school all the way up north. So that showed me a whole different side of Chicago that I didn't even know existed.
Right.
And then going to college, you know, you meet everywhere you go. Going to college and then becoming an adult who likes to travel. Everywhere I go, I end up meeting somebody from Chicago. And we all have, you know, a certain essence about us. And we, you know, you all have these experiences. And it's like, so don't ever undermine your lifestyle and your experience because you're trying to be what people think you are. And it's like, no, be who you are. And motherfuckers gonna connect with that because also I can hang out with any type of person. Like it's like,
like we always say, don't come on this motherfucker being no character, man.
Right, literally. All that gimmicky shit get old because eventually you get tired of playing the role.
Yourself, damn right.
Be yourself, man. Like you said on them to the tribes, like, bro, I get to come here y'all can see a different side of me. I can let loose. I can do my thing.
Right,
We still gonna touch on the artistry, but I ain't gotta be in artist mode. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Man,
exactly.
you can goddamn be you. Kick
For real.
back,
And that's
you know
the
what
thing
I'm
that
saying?
we be looking for whenever we have some of these motherfuckers on here. Like they'll come in this joint damn near in a whole rap outfit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And that's
For
cool.
real
I
though,
get it.
for
Maybe
real
you
though.
going out after this, but
Yeah.
you don't have to be in that mode.
Exactly. And I was telling her that today. I'm like, shit, like I'm chilling today. So
Yeah.
like there's times where I do dress up and because I do like to dress nice and I always, but also I'm chilling. It's a good Friday, motherfucker.
Exactly.
I
Just
got
pull
my
up.
nails done, had a little,
Right.
had a little lunch, I'm in
The
this
weather
bitch
pretty
cold.
decent.
Yeah,
And a
yeah.
white tee ain't gonna never steer you wrong.
Oh, hell no. Ever. Boy, I still wear them to this day.
Man, I
Hey,
never
bro.
stop wearing
Hey,
white tees.
that's a part of the outfit.
I never stop wearing white tees and I never stop eating noodles. I don't give a fuck what's going on. about it.
Noodles?
Noodles.
I don't eat noodles.
Really shit. I can't. I
Nope.
can't. That's all. That's what I need. If I had a drunk night, I'm waking up, I need some noodles. And I'm not
Yeah.
talking and when I say noodles versus ramen, that's two different things. If I go out for ramen, yeah, we could put the tofu, the kimchi, all that shit in there. But when I say noodles, I mean I just want black pepper and hot sauce and chicken flavored noodles. And it's cool.
I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing
It's the
about
best.
that, but okay.
Hangover cure.
I hear you now.
For sure.
Especially, you feel me? Like you said, you will travel, so we gotta know when you coming back in town. What's the first meal you grabbing?
I need like a top 3. I love eating food.
What's your top 3?
Okay, like
Top three.
Alright.
the Chicago meal. Put it that way.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
touch
okay.
Top
down,
3 Chicago.
meal you grabbing when you touch back down.
It's either gonna be Harold's,
Mm.
Patillo's,
Okay.
or I'm gonna go get some jerk food and get some oxtails and curry goat.
I was gonna say the jerk.
Goddamn, I ain't had no motherfucking oxtail, no curry, goat eating.
Man, whatever. Shit.
All right.
Go to Just Jerk Cafe right off 79th in Indiana.
There you go.
Yeah.
That should be fine.
Just tapped in.
Hey
right
man,
now.
I've been running past that shit forever,
That's
man.
what I'm saying. That shit good. I get a combination dinner. I want oxtails and I want curry goat.
Okay.
Double Mac.
Hey,
Right on.
can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
So, but before we
Yeah, we gotta get up out of here,
feel
man.
me?
It's that time.
You know what I'm saying? Who you want to shout out and drop your social?
Well, you can follow me anywhere on social media at Nada Most High. That's NAI, the
Yeah.
Most High. That same thing for all music platforms: Pandora, Spotify, Apple, whatever you listen to your music on. Nada Most High. In terms of shout outs, man, just shit. I don't even know. I don't really be doing many shout outs. Man, shout out to everybody that's on my team that helps me create my music. Shout out to Tarzan Phoenix. Shout out to Flapjacks. Those are my main producers. Shout out to 14. He's also one of my producers.
For sure.
They help me a lot with everything. Other than that, just shout out to all the artists in the Chicago community that's doing their thing. We got a lot of young people and a lot of people my age and even some older folks, but really for my age and under, we've been making a lot of noise in the city, just, doing shows, whether it's putting on your own show, hopping on shows with each other, really collaborating and building a community. So shout out to everybody that's doing that in the city.
For sure. Man, keep it short and sweet this time, man. Shout out to the family, you know what I mean? Shout out to No Insurance, I Team, Nada the Most High, dope artists, man. Keep on pushing. And I can't wait to get on bars at the bar.
Oh, yeah, I can't. Now that y'all talking, we going to have
Man,
us
we
some
finna
margarita.
talk some
We
shit.
going to have us some margarita time.
Yeah, we finna talk some shit, man. Hell yeah, man. We
Sounds
got
fun.
big things coming, man. Y'all stay tuned to the No Insurance Podcast. We dope as hell. We making moves, you know what I'm saying? We did have 1,000 followers,
bogus
over
as hell.
1,000, and some of you motherfuckers reneged
Disappeared.
on it. I don't see how the motherfucking subscribers just disappear like that.
Yeah, but it's
y'all
all good.
motherfuckers stop playing with us, man. We got 2, what'd you tell them? 2 awards.
Yeah.
Award-winning, yeah.
Award-winning
Yeah,
podcast,
award-winning
for sure.
podcast. So stop playing with
Stop
us,
playing with
man.
me.
Y'all come on down here to IN Team and get your shit straight. You know what I mean?
That's all you got to do.
Yeah, and last but not least, rest in peace to my mom and dad. I got y'all.
Oh, yeah.
All day long, man.
Yeah.
Shout out the world, everybody in it, of course. You know what I'm saying? Not the Most High for coming through, and them bars. See, that's why you won the damn contest when we was judging this shit.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me? That's
Oh,
why you
yeah.
won that
No,
shit
for
because
real,
you had
for
the
real.
presents.
Shout out
You
to
feel me?
290
Got
Mo
that
Melly
shit.
Stars.
For real, 'cause
Yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah.
came with the presents. You feel me?
And the lot.
You
Shout out to
added
the
that
lot.
swag
yeah.
surf up in there too. I wasn't expecting that shit, so that was dope as fuck. You feel me? So but just appreciate you for sliding.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We definitely can't wait to come on your.
Oh, yeah. I
platform
definitely
and
be
get
in touch
to
with some dates soon. Yeah,
For
no,
sure.
definitely. We getting the season 2 schedule together. So
let's
I'll be
lock
first
that
up
in.
on
Lock that in when we can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out right here. You know
Oh,
what
my
I'm saying?
sister.
You slid.
Shout out to
Thank
Joy.
you. You feel me? And she got a daycare, by the
Yeah,
way.
man.
She said that.
And she
all
gonna
right?
come on the No Insurance
You feel me?
podcast.
Because we gonna let you get the
Oh, that's what you doing?
Yeah, she gonna be the first one.
Business
on here.
spotlight. Business
Yeah.
spotlight.
Oh,
Be the
man.
first
Hey.
one with a daycare on here, y'all.
Hey.
We
feel
doing
me?
different shit.
Let's do it.
See, y'all can't even say the daycare. She's gonna come in and talk her shit. Now she gotta come on and be the daycare girl.
Yeah,
You
but
gotta
she
be-
can
Now, you still talking shit.
She can still talking shit.
But we
You know what
gon-
I'm
you know,
saying?
Kids, the
equal-
kids.
Talk about some of these
Equal
badass
opportunity,
kids.
man.
Some of these badass kids that
Shout
come
out
to
to
that
the kids.
motherfucker.
Shout out to the
You be
future
want to
G.
slap the shit at them, but you like, you know what? You lucky.
Right. You feel me? Hell yeah, man. Shout out my OG. Shout out E.
sure.
Shout out P, man. Shout out everybody that tuned in. The new followers, man. Remember, it's 2 of us. Follow us all, you assholes.
2.
And, you know what I'm saying? And on that
Remember
note,
that.
y'all know the slogan, man. Relax your mind. Let your conscience be free. Get money and smoke these trees. We'll holler at y'all next time.
Yes, sir.
Can't be me, I'm who I decide to be. I heard the throne was here for the taking, I figured I'd try to see. I'm up on the clouds, I focus, I want me a high degree. Ain't nothing to say unless it's for pay, and I don't need a lot of police. I don't do gossip or none, it's only facts. Rumors not in the budget, talk to me nice, or you gon' be shot when you hear the price. And it's not a discussion, used to be life in the pen, to write with this pen. Nah, I'm looking like it's the other. Pardon my rare disposition, offer this bread to get vicious, offer this head if he wishes. Awfully awful, I swear we so fair with you bitches. Damn, we gave you a piece of our soul, how dare you be critics? They tell you that each is his own, but they really known to be ready to spend it. For blood, he reach for the chrome and sleep on you hoes with deadly precision. Can't be me, I'm who I decide to be. I heard the throne was here for the taking, I figured I'd try it and see. I'm up on the clouds, I focus, I want me a high degree. Ain't nothing to say unless it's for pay, and I don't need a lot of
Say I can never be wishing, constantly waiting, you feeling forsaken, think life should be different. The product of piss poor decisions, I move with precision. Don't make too much contact, cause niggas will fuck up your vision. Probably about $1, probably about some women. I should be a martyr, you should be specific. Divine with intentions, you lost to your man and it's wicked. Can't be competitive when it's repetitive, boy, you should try and be different. I got my eye on these winners and never wonder about the vision. Shit, I ain't been blind for a minute. Even on dark nights, days will fly by like a cook with a bat up in it. Had to leave, now I'm back up in it. I've been sunning these niggas, I guess I got plenty dependents. Pencil we asking, I'm sitting in traffic, reflecting my action. How I could run in the pack with the wolves since I've been hunting and slaying these rappers. How I should probably fuck up, make it good. I'm from the Naho, I love me a ratchet. Guess in this life we all misunderstood, or maybe we thinking and living that's backwards. It can't be me. It's not who I'm trying to be. I heard that the throne was up for the taking. I told them to try to see. Shit, I got my feet on the ground. They lower their heads and their knees, cause I got my feet on the ground. I'm who they been dying to see. Can't be me.